I was listening back to, was it last week's episode? Maybe the week before. And, gotta tune in for quality control every now and then. And I realized I started an episode and I was telling you guys the number for the voicemail. And I'm so ADD, I didn't even finish the number. So the number for the hotline is 800-213-7503. I just told you the first like 4 numbers of the hotline last week. I was like, my brain, see, when you're a genius, your brain just works too fast. What did I do today? We've been having business meetings. I'm a businesswoman. I just went to a Sephora and got, Sephora, you can't go in there with white. I have a very cute top on from Reformation right now. It's linen. It was expensive, but I went in there and I did not bring the makeup that I was supposed to bring. Okay. I don't know what happened when I was packing for these next 2 weeks. I brought random serums, no face lotion, 1 eyebrow pencil, and a hope and a prayer. So I had to go into Sephora to get some full coverage shit. And I must have swiped a titty across a foundation swab. And now my entire linen shirt is covered in concealer. And I'm very upset about it. So I'm wearing this highly unflattering denim jacket. And it's not that the jacket is not cute as a button, but in this chair, I know that I look like a fucking truck driver. So, leave your comments below on YouTube of how enormous my shoulders are. I can take it. Okay, what else is going on? Yeah, so I hit a Sephora today. Just boss lady things. I already went to Air One at 8 this morning, got some protein powder, some digestive enzymes, because I'm worried that all this nervous energy and running around for these business meetings is going to get me backed up. I already hit a Jones on 3rd. I had a Chinese chicken salad and a chocolate chip cookie. I'm back on my regular LA bullshit. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more thrilled. Doing a lot. Okay, what's going on? What have we been up to? Just want to give a huge shout out to the people of Sacramento and Salt Lake City for coming out to the last 2 big, huge shows on the comeback tour. What a blast. What a freaking blast. Sacramento always shows the fuck up. So just an incredible audience. Chef's kiss. 12 out of 10. Everyone was so fun. Want to give a big shout out to Crystal, our friend who called in, I believe last week. She's our friend who said that she listened to the podcast while she was going through chemo for her brain cancer. I got to meet her in person. Crystal's an absolute doll, bad bitch, dripping in jewels, has such a great positive just outlook on life. And just, the bitch has got an entire Virgin Mary tattoo all over her back. If that didn't say blessed by the Lord, I don't know what does. Okay, she was a bad bitch. And it was just really great to meet her in person and to giggle with her for a while. I saw her titties. That was fun. She flashed me while I was on stage, and that was a blast. So that was great. Big shout out to Crystal. But Sacramento, dude, such a town. Sac town. Kind of odd that it is the capital. Not a lot going on. They've got the what is it? The Kings? Is that their basketball team? They got the Sacramento Kings, but when they're not in session, I didn't know what was going on. Kind of tumbleweeds downtown. Shout out to the Kimpton. Stayed at a great Kimpton. The first night I got there, I was starving. And whenever I'm in that part of California particularly, I always crave really good Chinese food. Because that's one thing that NorCal does well. San Francisco, Sacramento, San Jose, any of those places have really, really great Chinese food. So I ordered from this place called Frank Fats. Now, my Uber driver told me, he was Filipino, and he said, listen, the place is like more of a high-end Chinese joint, but I think you're going to enjoy it. He said, as an Asian, I sign off. I said, okay, then I got the blessing. I got the blessing from the community. So I ordered $200 worth of Chinese food. I thought I would just film kind of like a funny video of me trying all this food, not like I was trying to do a serious mukbang. If you don't know what mukbang is, apparently it's where it's an ASMR version of eating food on camera with the microphone and you crunch, 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 and you explain the food. I always thought mukbang had some sort of sexual undertone to it. But I was like, whatever, I'll make a TikTok. I need to make fucking content because we're always making content. And I make a mukbang video just for shits and giggles. Y'all, I was so overwhelmed by the outreach from the actually very intentional mukbang community. I did not know this was a thing. I called it a mukbang. I didn't never even really like Googled what mukbang was. How many times can I say mukbang in one sentence? All I know is I am now getting DMs from men saying, "Hi, I'd like to pay you to watch you drip plum sauce down your lips and crunch on egg rolls." Like, I think this could be a full-time gig. Now I started doing a little research on TikTok. I started to find that there has been a pretty, I'd say, sad downfall of some famous mukbang people. These people have put on 700 pounds, relationships have failed. They've really hit rock bottom because the mukbang fame, including the calories, but also I think the money has destroyed a lot of people's lives. Everybody thinks the grass is greener, even when you're woofing down $200 worth of Chinese food. But apparently it's a really big thing, especially overseas, that people like to watch white women eat gluttonous amounts of food. Now, I learned during my mukbang experience, I couldn't eat that much. I ordered $200 worth of stuff because I just wanted to sample a lot of things. That's my privilege as a white woman. I go to a restaurant, I'll order 65 things on the menu, take 3 bites, just because I want to have a different flavor profile every 3 bites. But that's insane. You know what I mean? And I'm not even a leftover girl. So let's talk about just how wasteful that can be. So anyways, I was like, okay, I'm just going to order some food. I'm going to try this stuff. But I really was going in. I was showing you the crunch of the green beans, slurping down some mustard greens with garlic and a fish sauce. And these DMs, people were complimenting my manicure. They said, love the red nails while you're, touching the mustard greens. Love listening to you crunch on the peas in the fried rice. I'm like, this is a whole fucking thing. I had no idea. But I'm like, here's the deal. I like to snack. I like to eat. I like to describe things. I like to order. I've already told you I'm a restaurant bully. I like to order for the table. I like to make sure that we're getting a wide assortment of different flavors. So why not do this on camera and get paid? I told y'all last week I was getting a little anxious how we funding the next big business venture. It might be mukbang. And am I proud of it? I might be. I don't know. But the amount of messages I had some woman say, like, she was so thankful that I use a napkin to wipe my mouth. Because I said in the video, I'm like, from what I've seen, it looks like people are just shoveling an insane amount of food down their gullets. But I did it with intention and in a calm and I would say almost bashful way, and people were really into it. So I don't know. If you see me online, if you see a couple more mukbangs pop up on the YouTube, let me know if you're into it, because I could crunch on a fucking onion ring all day long if it means we're making cash money. So learn something new. But I do love when a new part of the internet, like it's an entire community that has now found me, and the DMs are sweet. They're a little sassy, and the ones that are sexual are pretty great. Like, there's very specific things that people want to watch me eat now. I didn't sign up for this. I don't know if this is the lifestyle for me, but I am a little curious. One guy was like, I'd love to see you suck on some Twizzlers. And I'm like, haven't had a Twizzler in a while. Why not? Venmo me $25. You got it, bud. So anyways, that's where I'm at emotionally these days.